Good morning, everybody. What is going on today? Shout out to you guys on this fine Thursday morning. Hopefully, we are having no issues. Bong. There it goes. Loading up. Didn't even have to refresh. Oh, my God. Oh, I saw somebody say hump day. I was like, damn, do I got the wrong day? I don't. Shout out to Thursday. It is Friday Eve. I hope your day is getting started off on the right foot. My day, as always, is getting started off fucking crazy. Got a lot of things to share with you guys today. I've titled the Bobo Party Over Purpose. It kind of sounds political, but I swear to you guys, it's not. This is not on my notes, but this is something that I want to just start the day off talking about. Let's see if we can get a little bit of good conversation going. Folks, with the world in complete turmoil as it may seem, there are individuals, people, young folks, them goddamn millennials who ain't taking this shit serious at all. You might have seen on the news, Clearwater, Texas, Gulf Shores, Alabama, these young folks said, fuck them boomers. It's spring break. Folks, have you seen some of this? Have you seen these crowded beaches? Nobody's concerned about social distancing. Nobody's concerned about washing their hands. It's spring break, folks. And these young folks, they cannot be bothered with this type of stuff. Now, what's even more crazy about this is some of these interviews that they're doing with these young folks who are probably shit-faced drunk as they're doing this. Can you imagine when this resurfaces again during some sort of a job interview? Wait a minute. You look awfully familiar. Weren't you that motherfucker that I saw on the world news talking about if I get corona, I get corona, but it's spring break? You single-handedly damn near ended the world. Pretty crazy. But that's just something that was on my mind that I wanted to share with you guys. They're trying to shut these beaches down. They said that that's not going to happen until like Monday. But I got a feeling they're going to bring in the National Guard. Maybe, I don't know. It is what it is. So, anyways, folks, party over purpose. This is definitely a sonogram. I mean, a synonym. I mean, a anagram. Sonogram. That deals with something totally else. Party over purpose, folks. Definitely an anagram, double meaning, triple meaning. Folks, there's a lot of people choosing the party over purpose, and this could be related to a lot of different things, whether we're talking about spring breakers, just trying to hook up, whatever it might be, or whether we're talking about individuals just in general who are choosing the party over their purpose. I don't know why I don't have a tenure at Harvard yet, but it is what it is, folks. We're just going to try to make it happen. You guys let me know how many people are up in here because I don't have the counter this morning. There's a lot of things that I want to share with you guys, and trust me, this is probably going to be one of them bobos. So, where do we even begin? Let's start with Sports Center. Thank you, Nemo. I hate my life now. Anything under 200 people up in the Bobo, I hate my life. Anything over 300 people up in the Bobo, it's a little bit better, I guess. All right. But shout out to you guys for letting me know. Let's start with a little bit of ESPN. This is completely off topic of anything, man, but obviously Tom Brady went to the Bucs. They haven't made it official yet. I don't know why they haven't done that. Everybody's talking about that. You got Nick Foles going to the Bears. Damn, if we could have got him. And still no word on a Patriots quarterback. But what's interesting, the little rumor mill is brewing that Tom Brady's trying to get AB down there in Tampa Bay with them. Might be all right. Okay. So enough about that, folks. Let's go ahead and move on to some interesting things. I've got some news stories I want to share with you guys. We'll save that for way later. I want to talk to you guys first about yesterday in general. Boy, a lot of things to share about yesterday. Let's start with some good news. Yesterday's video, man, I really enjoyed that video. I really enjoyed filming that video, getting back to some classic After Prison show, back to our roots a little bit, and really putting on with that video. We got another video just like that is going to go probably tomorrow, about toilet paper in prison, and then I've got like at least 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 videos in the old think cap right here that I'm ready to get filmed. I'm going to get at least one of those filmed today, and I'm also going to be back over at the house today trying to get some more updates of what's going on over there. Speaking of the house, folks, yesterday was a great day over at the house because we actually got to plastering. Thank God. With us getting to plastering, we're back on track. I mean, we're too little too late, but we are back on track. And it was interesting watching the dudes do the plaster work. Not only did they have to tear out a lot of the shit that the young dudes did, who clearly didn't know what they were doing, I caught myself on several occasions yesterday saying, man, you can definitely tell who knows how to do this shit versus who doesn't because of a couple of things. How nice they wore putting that plaster on. If I had a blunt to smoke, I would have, because this was actually kind of like, you just get lost watching this. It's really like interesting. But that was completely horrible of me. So anyways, you can tell who knows how to do this shit in one big way. Oh, there were two big ways. Two big ways that I knew these guys knew what they were doing. First, the corners. Where the wall meets the ceiling, you've got your corners. Folks, these corners in this living room and kitchen area, these shits are looking sharp. They got these joints damn near perfect. Now, they're not going to be perfect because the house is still the house, but they're damn near perfect. Way better. Way better. I mean, we're talking professional grade shit here. The house is looking good. Them corners are super sharp. That was the first thing that made me say you can really tell who knows what they're doing. But the second thing was, as these dudes were doing this plaster, it was two dudes. The skilled guy who's been over there every single day, plus a new guy who, that's what he does. He does that plaster work. They weren't getting this shit all over the floors. In fact, I asked them to put down plastic so we wouldn't get it all over the floors. But they didn't do that. And they didn't need to do that because they were barely getting a drop of plaster on the ground. And that was awesome. So today they're going to continue with plaster, and then tomorrow they're probably going to have to continue with plaster. So what they did yesterday was basically the finishing work, hitting corners, hitting over screws, hitting over patchwork. And then what they're going to do today is skim coat. Now they skim coated the hallway yesterday, and they did that pretty quick. It was pretty impressive watching this one guy do this shit. I was like lost. I was dazed and confused watching this, right? Plaster's goddamn interesting. But once it's done, it's like watching paint dry, literally, because you got to wait for the shit to dry. They call it 45-minute, setup time, but that shit was taking hours. So anyways, they skim coated the hallways. They're going to have to hit that at least one more time. And today they're probably skim coating the entire house, and they're going to have to hit that one more time. We're going with a smooth finish throughout the entire house. It's an old house. You really shouldn't be doing the smooth finish in the house, but we've got a lot of brand new sheetrock, so hopefully it's going to look good. It's already looking amazing in there. And then probably by Saturday, I will be in there on my painting marathon. I've got a prime first, paint second, and maybe I got to do 2 coats of paint. With the primer, maybe I only got to do 1. So there's that. Sarah, what's going on with you? Shout out to you, Blades fan. What's going on with you? Karen, what's going on with you? Rikers had the first case of COVID-19. I don't know if they had the first case. That institution definitely had its first case. I saw that news story. But there's other institutions all over the place. Or maybe not all over the place, but there's definitely other institutions where not only prisoners are getting tested for this, but staff is coming up positive as well. And it's crazy. There was a story about Ohio, a prison in Ohio that released all of its prisoners. I saved that article. We'll probably share that today. I don't know if it was an ICE prison for illegal immigrants. I think it might be something along them lines. I'm not exactly sure. Don't quote me on that. But we're going to share that story a little later. We got a lot of other things to get to before we get there. Anthony says, Joe, are you mad about Brady? I can't be mad. You know what I mean? The man's looking out for his future. I don't particularly know too much about Tampa Bay. Am I going to root for Tampa Bay this year? Damn right. I'm not going to jump ship, though. The Patriots are my squad. Through all them good years and now through the bad years that we are guaranteed to be getting, I'm going to be Patriots are my squad. And, Brady's just looking out for his future. Hopefully he gets AB down there. I'd love to see, there was a report that came out yesterday, or some coach who said The entire NFL should be scared right now because what Brady's doing is he's trying to prove
I was
that he
watching
can
old
single-handedly,
videos and forgot how awesome the video of you
run the
fishing
gamut.
with Schiff.
I don't think that's going to
That
happen.
is there any way we will ever see another
But
one?
there's that.
It
Paralyzed
really is a
Posty,
very enjoyable
Posty,
video,
shout out to you.
easily
Joe was
top
watching
10
old
on the
videos and
channel.
forgot how awesome the videos of you fishing with Shiflet were. I've tried to get in contact with Shiflet to no avail. I don't know if that's going to happen. I know right now the entire waterman's industry is in shambles. They got nowhere to sell them crabs to. Restaurants ain't really doing no business. The markets are shut down in terms of like the fishing industry. I follow a fisherman's Facebook group, and I'm seeing a lot of that. Definitely dire times. So, there's that. All right, folks, a lot of other things. Today I'll be back over at the house. We got the siding almost completed. They're just doing the metal facial shit. They're going to be wrapping the porch. Hopefully they get that done today. I mean, we're damn near done. I could show you the before and afters because now the entire front of the house is done. So I've got the old picture of the house compared to the new picture of the house, and this bitch looks brand new. Minus that porch with that ramp. So there's that. Anthony says, Joe, do you watch 60 Days In? I don't watch that shit. I see Josh from Lockdown doing the reaction video. Somebody asked me yesterday to do that shit in the comment section. I'm not going to do that. That's what he's doing, and shout out to him. He found his lane. I'm not stepping on that. And that's just because I'm a guy with a lot of principles, I don't give a fuck about that show. I've watched, I just don't care about it. Long story. It'll be in my memoir. Can't really go too further with it. All right, folks. I'm glad that we only got 268 people up in here. I'm glad that we do. I almost titled this Bobo like Chicken Noodle Soup or just something stupid because I don't want people to come to the Bobo for the title. Even though that's the way of the world these days. You quarantine. You do the late show with Jimmy Kimmel from your living room with your kids. We're not that type of a party. We're the type of a party that lives and dies with titles, and I hate that shit. We're the type of a party that, if it ain't the drama, people don't really care. I poured my life and soul into that video yesterday, and it only got like 20,000 views in the first day, which is fine. Not crying about that situation at all. I genuinely fucking loved that video yesterday. It was great. That whole goddamn voiceover writing the letter to Barbara talking about you're so fat that you can't walk and you need a goddamn flat cart from Lowe's to get around. You can't make this type of shit up, folks, even though I just come up with it straight freestyle. So, I almost titled this Bobo, Tom Brady. Let's talk about sports. Sports Center here on the Bobo. Now, before I go any further, allow me to just speak out loud. Folks, we are dealing with such dire times right now. I saw this on Twitter the day before yesterday. I didn't pay it no mind. Then yesterday I saw it trending. It was like Chiefs minus 1.5, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I click on this trending tweet, and it's a point spread. The Chiefs versus the Ravens, right? And on Mixer, this other platform that people live stream on, folks, they are live streaming Madden games, just letting the goddamn computer play the computer. And this shit's getting like 1,500 fucking viewers. I'm about to jump on that ship. I'm about to run a stream today. We about to try it out. Tom Brady in Tampa Bay versus the Patriots with Jared Stidham. Cody, if you're listening to this, go on the PlayStation, get that shit set up. Sarah says, is APS going on lockdown? We are already on lockdown. Cody's been working from home for about a week and a half now, and we've been getting a lot of shit. Computer versus computer, and folks, people are fucking betting on this shit. They betting on it. That's why the goddamn point spread was trending. Kansas City beat the shit out of the Ravens, though. I'm about to do it. I don't know if I'm going to get it up today or not, but I swear to God, fuck a Larry Lawton in a goddamn 60 days in. I'm about to copy this. Let me find out this is winning for real. I ain't even got to sit in front of the camera. You mean I can just let the goddamn computer do the work?
Joe, I really am paralyzed and am in
That's
a
how crazy
wheelchair
the world
for my
is right
entire
now,
life. Please keep that
CB420
wheelchair
says
ramp
talk
at the
louder
house.
so I
It
can
is
hear
a
you in the
major
shower.
selling point.
Thank you.
Especially since the house is only one floor and has no stairs.
Paralyzed,
It
I'm
would
sorry to
be
hear about
perfect
your
for people like
situation.
me.
I can't keep the ramp at the house, though. It's got to go. I get that it could be a selling feature, but it could be a deal breaker, too. Maybe, and who knows? Maybe you'll end up being right. Maybe the person that comes to the house, that was something that they were interested in because they see the old pictures. Tara, good God Almighty, don't say that too loud. The police could be listening. All right, folks, moving on. You're here. You're special. Okay. What other kind of shit could we do? We could do the NBA Live, the 2K. The NBA 2K shit. All right. I don't even know where to go, folks. But we're going to go. So let's talk about yesterday even further. Yesterday, folks, I went and saw Rabbit. Crazy times, folks. Crazy times. You got goddamn computers playing computers in Madden. That shit's trending. But we got bigger fish to fry. Folks, I go see Rabbit yesterday. I talked about that on the Bobo. I wanted to ask Rabbit the hard-hitting questions that needed to be asked. I probably have already asked these questions. I just can't really remember, and that's ironic. So I'm going to break this thing down for you. Today we got a Rabbit video coming. Don't even know what we're going to title it yet. I needed to ask Rabbit some questions, something about the questions, because the questions are the biggest part of this. All right? Is Jellicoe out of the picture? Yes. Enough about that. I'm cutting people off quick, fast, and in a hurry. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how. It's just the way of the world these days, man. Social distancing. I wanted to ask Rabbit a lot of questions that are on everybody's mind. Is he getting high? Are you getting high? I asked that. And then I also wanted to go through the comments of the last video that we did with Rabbit and address some of those comments and have him answer those questions. Now, and I also gave him that banner. So that's a big part. Everybody's asking what happened to Jellicoe. Ain't nothing that happened with him, man. I got to put some distance between myself and shit. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go into it. It's nothing really against Jellicoe. Look, that dude's busy. He's trying to live his life. I got to live mine. At some point, you realize that, it's just the way it's got to be, man. Don't get me wrong. He's helped me out from time to time. He's let me down a lot of times. But again, nothing against the man. It's not like he's out there fucking up. Social distancing. That's it. If it makes people mad, I'm sorry about that, but I got to do what I feel is right for me at this point. And what's right for me at this point is filming these goddamn videos that I enjoy filming, the classic After Prison Show shit. I'm loving getting back to that. Even if it don't perform, I don't care. I feel like I'm doing my purpose with that type of stuff. And fuck it, man, because let me share something with you. What I'm getting ready to share with you, let it fucking speak to the reality of the situation. I am tired. I'm fucking tired, okay? I am tired of dealing with bullshit, all right? And I shared with you guys some lyrics to a song that I was writing, right? Yesterday, I said, I think back to when I first started. Shit I saw in my mind first like an artist. So many things that I prophesized. So when I see them now, I'm not surprised. A lot of things that I prophesized from the very beginning. A lot of things that I saw first in my mind like an artist from way back. I knew that at some point, everybody would copy what After Prison Show was done, what I've done. I knew that was going to happen. I knew even celebrities were going to jump on that fucking bandwagon. You talk about being a bandwagon for Brady? Look at the prison genre. Jesus fucking Christ. I couldn't even tell you how many prison YouTube channels there are now. But that's neither here nor there. Am I bitter about it? Of course. That was my breadbasket. But touche, whatever it may be. Another thing that I prophesized from the very beginning was I knew with every individual, every person, every ex-con that I introduced on After Prison Show, All it takes is one. All it takes is one to be my huckleberry. Think of all the bullshit and drama that we've had. Now, we've had issues. I'll be honest about it. We've had issues with almost everybody. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Is that because of me? I'll wear it. I got no problem wearing it. Am I an asshole? Sometimes I can be. Do I play very fair? Abso-fucking-lutely. Always have, always will. I stand by principle. Hey, should we be doing some 60-day in reactions? Never gonna happen. Hey, should we collaborate with somebody? Never gonna fucking happen. I've said it from the beginning and I'm gonna say it till the end. I don't give a fuck. It's just the way it, that's my purpose, right? I've had issues with almost everybody for one reason or another, whether it's my fault, me feeling a certain type of way. And don't get me wrong, I've apologized a million times. I'm going to steal a line from the Sons of Anarchy when Clay beat the shit out of Gemma. Horrible situation. I would never advocate for any type of a situation like that. But after that, you know, they were talking again. And he said, look, I'm not even going to insult you by apologizing. Me and my wife were watching that. I said, I'm going to use that line one day. I mean, it's never going to be like because of any kind of physical abuse, but, you know, we do argue. Everybody argues. Friends argue. People argue. And shit happens. So, again, prophesizing, I knew from the very beginning with every person that I introduced, any one of those could have been my huckleberry. They could have been the absolute undoing of After Prison Show. And to be honest with you, I'm quite sure some of them have been. Some of them have been almost like a TKO knockout blow. The fallout with Danny, boom. Boy, that hurt. That hurt. Hurt me, hurt the channel, hurt people's feelings. I mean, think of every bullshit situation that we've had, even recently. The bullshit going on at the house. Boom. So, when I tell you that I've learned a lot, you know, dealing with the house, I have. And one thing that I've learned, aside from, you know, you better make sure you got qualified individuals who don't do drugs, doing the work for you, who have something to lose, which gives them a little more credibility in terms of trust. One thing I've also learned is I'm soft as a bitch, and I can't be that way. My wife has told me that. Yo, you are too soft with these people. You're too soft and you're too nice. I've had full-blown arguments with my contractor who's been my friend for 20 years. I'm talking about last Sunday, we was going in on the phone. And it has to happen. Got to put my foot down at some point. So not only when it comes to the house, it's got to be that way. It's got to go with life as well, social distancing. And I'm about to share with you a little more fodder in that department. Oh, now you're here. A little more fodder in that department. So yesterday, the game plan is I got to get to the house. I'm going to go see Rabbit. I'm going to go get this update with Rabbit. And I want to address the hard-hitting questions and comments that have been posed in the comment section. Folks, the last video we did with Rabbit was the paperwork, where I was naive, adamant even, believing that that paperwork was the creme de la creme, the evidence that we needed to prove the accident took place. Rabbit was telling the truth. They did the drug test. It was all right there. But a lot of people would have a lot of things to say, especially about that paperwork. That video got like 30,000 views. That video had, and you got to imagine something. Most of our videos are averaging between 20 and 30,000 views, maybe more than that, depending on how dramatic the bullshit is. And most videos are getting anywhere between 300 and 400 comments, upwards of maybe 800 or 900 comments. This video, however, had 2.4 thousand comments. Pretty much every one of them was in relation to the paperwork or what side of the fence people fell on in terms of what they believed and didn't believe. So to say that we definitely needed to address this and try to ask the hard-hitting questions and try to talk about what was being said in the comment section, that was my justification for doing so. But also, I go into this video that you guys are going to see today, first off saying that I believe Rabbit. I want to believe Rabbit. So there's that. So I call Rabbit, ask him how he's doing, talk about doing this video. He's game. You know, he wants people to believe him too, right? So, you know, there was a lot of talk about doing the piss test. Joe, you need to piss test him. You better piss test him. Get him into treatment. Like, I mean, what the fuck do I look like? You know, I'm not a goddamn, and I don't have the time to do this, okay? Let's just be real about it. I ain't got no fucking time for that. But in terms of the piss test, I thought about that. Do I do it? Do I not do it? Well, I looked for those piss tests. Somebody sent us like 6 of them. Can't find them, okay? I'm looking. I am genuinely looking. And this isn't the first time that I've looked for these tests. I remember looking for these tests maybe a month or so ago for somebody else. Because I was going to pop this shit like a pop quiz on their ass. Can't find the test. I could go to CVS and probably try to get one, but I don't want the coronavirus, okay? CVS is a motherfucking red flag. That's a red zone. All right? Who's going to be at CVS these days? Motherfuckers coughing. So, Gizzy, shout out to you. Patriots Nation, what's going on, man? Shout out to you, brother. Who are we going to have at the quarterback spot? Who's going to be in the driver's seat? And then because I can't find the drug test, I'm justifying it to myself. I'm like, well, you know, nobody's going to believe us anyways. They're going to think that we faked it. Yeah, I could have went and bought a test. There's that. But, hear me out. All that I've said thus far leading up to all of this, let it all come full circle in the end. Preach. So I'm on the phone with Rabbit. I'm like, hey, look, man, I'm getting ready to come over here. I'm going to do this video with you. I'm about to ask you some pretty hard-hitting questions. They might make you mad, but it is what it is. We got to address this shit. You know, I want people to believe you. But a lot of shit needs to be absolutely talked about. So he's cool with it. And then I said, you know what? Better than the piss test. I got a better plan. It's Wednesday as me and Rabbit are having this conversation. That was yesterday. Today's Thursday. 2 days prior was Monday. The day before that, the day in between that was Tuesday. You see how I can drag this out? Monday was the last day that I saw Rabbit prior to yesterday being hump day and Wednesday and all that. And on Monday when I went and saw Rabbit and we got that paperwork confirmation video, I gave Rabbit that money, $100. Since all of this has taken place, we've only had one person send money, a guy by the name of Dennis. Shout out to Dennis. He sent $25. Had about 20 people reach out wanting to send money, but I don't know. Best answer I can give you. Monday, I give Rabbit the $100. And if you don't got no money left, you know, by Wednesday, that's fine. He's got to pay rent where he's living at. Probably needs provisions, cigarettes, whatever. So I asked Rabbit yesterday prior to going over there, I said, hey, yo, wait a minute. I got an idea. Hey, how much money you got left? I gave you $100 on Monday. What you got left? He said, I got $48 left. I said, that's my dude. That's my dude. You got $48. $48 left. That's all the proof that we need right there. That's better than the test. I said, what'd you spend the money on? He said, well, I gave my the guy that I rent the room from $40. And he said, and we went to Walmart and I bought some things at Walmart. I said, man, fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Not DB Cooper says, wasn't he working full time? Yeah, he's out of commission because of the accident and the injuries. He's trying to get back to work by Monday. So that was that, right? I was like, good damn deal. I'm on my way. And also, as I'm filming my intro, I'm talking about all of this. I'm like, yeah, you know, also, when we get over there, let's go see how much money Rabbit's got left. Now, I already know because I've already talked to him. So I get over there. And damn this fucking thing. Damn this fucking thing. I get over there, I'm filming. You guys are going to see it today. Actually, this video you're going to see today is the most fucking chopped up. It looks like I just started editing videos. Or me and Cody just started editing videos. Because the jump cuts are a many. And you'll understand why once we get there. Hey, folks, we ain't got this sub goal up here for nothing. If you got $2.99 up in your pocket, $4.99, whatever the sub fee is, and you're not subscribed yet, I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much. Don't call me a beggar, neither. Hey, can somebody give me a free sub? Forgive me. It was just there. I was looking at it, you know. I got to advertise. You know what I mean? We ain't getting them Raid Shadow Legend plugs no more because motherfuckers goddamn fucked that up for everybody. So shout out to that. Oh, God. I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure like everybody I'm seeing here has the handcuffs. So everybody in here is subscribed. So we're good. Damn near everybody. Ramosaurus, you're not. So I had to call you out right there. If I see that you're not subscribed, prepare for a shout out. Guy named Tyler, shout out to you. Julie, shout out to you. You guys are fucking awesome. But bear with me because we're about to go into uncharted territory. I get over to Rabbit yesterday. I'm ready to start filming this video. I'm ready to ask these hard-hitting questions. And Rabbit tells me, Joe, something happened. I said, what? He said, somebody stole my money. I said, what? He said, somebody stole my money, Joe. See how that just hit you like a motherfucking left hook? Pow, right in the kisser. I can't pronounce your name. Hercules, shout out to you. Billy Bob, what's going on? Shout out to you. Kurt, shout out to you. You are subbed. I can see you right there. Somebody stole my money. Now, I wouldn't be sharing this with you if I didn't have a conclusion to all of this. So, here we are. It's not only that somebody stole the money, that person is supposedly right there up inside the trailer. Now, mind you, me and Rabbit are outside the trailer. And also, mind you, I've told you about Dumb and Dumber over at the trailer. The young dude and the old dude. Well, supposedly, Sarah, shout out to you. Iceman, we're definitely going to need that OnlyFans page. Can you imagine Joe looking like, God, what was the individual's name in Sons of Anarchy when they were trying to set up the fat dude? Oh, the Southern Belle. Oh, my God. I've been watching the Sons of Anarchy quite a bit. So he tells me that somebody stole the money, and I mean, I'm filming the entire time. So it's almost looking like a goddamn Jake Paul video. I mean, this drama is real. This situation is unfolding right before us, and the camera's rolling. I'm going to the truck to get the mic, and I'm like, oh, shit, folks, you'll never believe this. Somebody stole the $48 from Rabbit. I already know what this looks like, what this sounds like, but what can I do? So we set up, we start filming, and I ask him about the situation, and he begins to tell me about it. He says that he went to sleep, money was in his pockets, and woke up, the money was gone. This insinuated that somebody went into his room. He insinuated that he believed that it was the young boy up in the trailer. Now, as we're filming this video, I can hear the dude walking back and forth in the trailer. Doom, 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 doom. And it almost seems like the young dude is trying to listen to what we're talking about. Maybe he's geeking, maybe he's blasted. I don't know. Never saw the young boy not one time while I was there yesterday. But let's continue. Now, as I went to go get the microphone, Rabbit went up into the house and tried to get the young boy to come outside. The young boy didn't want to come outside. I don't know what, I don't know what happened up inside of there. But we begin to film, and now the very first, question that I got to ask is, Rabbit, what the fuck happened to the money? And he's mad. He is pretty pissed off. He's ready to handle this situation. He's ready to goddamn go crazy. And I'm like, yo, we can't do that, Rabbit. Come on, this ain't felony muscle here, okay? We don't hold court in the street. You need to call the police and get them involved in this if that's the situation. How the fuck do you even know it was him if you was asleep? So we continue on, and this is the story. This is the question that I got to lead off with, and I don't even know why the fuck we goddamn continuing because I already know how bad this is going to look. Credibility might as well have thrown that like a Tom Brady pass to AB down the field. Or maybe like an Andy Dalton pass to Julian Edelman 30 yards in front of him. I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway, so we filmed this video. We continue with that part. We go on. I ask all the hard-hitting questions. We go into the comments section. The comments section was atrocious in terms of being, what people were saying. And I asked a couple of the ones that I felt like were definitely what people were feeling like, okay? So there was all of that. So we wrap up the video, and I got no idea what's about to happen next, okay? Because Rabbit's still mad about this situation. He's wanting me to address this situation with the dude. Like, what am I going to do? You know what I mean? And again, go back and think of what I talked about prior. Joe the Prophet, Joe the Huckleberry. Think of all that I am sharing with you guys. I'm like, God damn, man. But whatever, okay? So, after we're done filming the video, I'm trying to figure out what I need to do. Because I'm not about to fight this battle for you. Again, we've got no confirmation one way or another that this is, in fact, what happened. All right? No confirmation whatsoever. And all of this shit sounds like, it just sounds bad. It looks bad, sounds bad. But this is what we got. So I stay there for a while, right, trying to figure out what I need to do. Is it okay for me to leave and leave Rabbit alone with this young boy? Because they was the only ones who were there. Like, what if Rabbit goes in there and does something? What if the young boy pops off at him and, whatever? Now, you probably think, Joe, you should have took Rabbit with you, which I didn't. Got shit to do, folks. Got shit to do. So I make it very clear to Rabbit. I said, look, man, whatever happens, you better not do nothing, man. You better not do nothing. And he made some valid points. Well, Joe, if I don't do nothing, that just makes it look like this is okay. And I feel like we are right back in prison. I'm like, listen, I got to go. And I need your word that you're going to be okay over here. He's like, he gives me his word. I said, and also, if anything happens, you call me and make sure I'm on the phone with you. And if it gets fucking crazy, I'll be back over here. Okay? But again, still not knowing what to think about all of this. And, there's that. So, I get over to the house. I'm doing what I need to do, filming an entirely different video, trying to get this bullshit off of my mind and go straight to Felon Flippers. Okay? And that's what I do. Rabbit would end up texting me probably about 20 minutes after I was at the house and said, hey, the young boy left. Everything's okay. Nothing happened. I said, well, that's good. I said, good. I said, you need to talk to your roommate, the guy that you rent the room from. You need to address this situation with him. I would talk with Rabbit throughout the day periodically yesterday. Periodically, isn't that a publication? Periodical? And he told me that he did talk to him and all of this, and that was good. So today, that's the video that's going, okay? That's the video that's going. And I already know how bad this is going to be. I know this is going to be horrendous. Credibility, we might as well chuck that bitch down the field like a goddamn Andy Dalton pass to Gronk when he comes back. Never going to hit the target. All of this just feels like, goddamn, here I am trying to believe you, and here I am trying to basically pull you up out of the mud, and the situation goes from bad to worse. So, I go to bed last night. I wake up this morning, and I got a message from Rabbit. Hey, call me when you get up. Cool deal. I already know. I tell my wife and everything. I'm like, yo, I already know what this is going to be. I already know. So I hit him up, and he's like, hey, man, I made a big mistake. Huh. Okay. I said, what's up, man? He says, I found my money. I found it. And now I am even more mad. I am so fucking mad. I said, what do you mean you found the money, Rabbit? He said, I found it. The young dude didn't take my money. It was in my drawer. And I'm not mad because, well, I'm going to tell you why I'm mad. A couple of reasons why I'm mad. One, I waste my time to go over and see you to get this goddamn clarification, ask these questions, want to kind of try to put some separation between all the bullshit that has taken place and to get you back on track. I'm trying to resuscitate you on the show. I like this dude. I want to believe this guy, but we go from bad to worse yesterday. That's that, right? Second, I now got this fucking video that I've chopped sueyed so fucking much, it's going to look like we just fucking started editing our first goddamn video because I've now had to cut out every goddamn mention of money. So fuck, there was that. But that's not even the biggest issue, okay? And I'm just being real enough to tell you guys why I'm mad. Oh, Joe, that don't sound good. I don't give a fuck how it sounds. The real reason I'm mad is because, keep this in mind, you might have missed this one. You was ready to go tell this young boy that was my money. I'm about to tell him it was yours. And he got to answer to you. Okay. I would be lying if I sat here and told you that the entire time that I was filming this video with Rabbit and I was hearing this young dude walking back and forth in the house, that I wasn't expecting this dude to come outside with either a knife or a gun. Then I start having visions of the end of my life. And I know this sounds dramatic. But if in fact you did go in that trailer and accuse this young dude of stealing the money and tell him you need to come outside and talk, and he looks out there and sees that it's me and you standing out there, it's fight or flight at that point. I'm thinking, Jesus Christ, how is Cody going to put together the trilogy of the Bon Voyage goddamn farewell tribute to me? I'm kind of fucking, worried about this situation. So, great goddamn thing that Rabbit found this money, right? That's great. Great goddamn thing that this situation didn't blow up into something that it didn't need to blow up into. Because again, I asked numerous times yesterday, how in the fuck are you sure this dude did this? And when I tell you guys I'm done, like, what do you want from me? Joe, you need to get him into I don't need to do nothing for nobody. Okay? This isn't goddamn Ryan's toy review. Okay? We're not dealing with young people here for the most part. We're dealing with goddamn grown fucking men. I'm grown, you grown, we grown, Mork and Mindy. I don't need to do a goddamn thing. You know what I need to do? I need to worry about my goddamn health, my house, this recession that's about to hit, this $1,000 we about to get from the government. What the fuck? You know what I mean? What the fuck? So today you're seeing a video. It's the Rabbit update. I go give him the goddamn scarf that dude sent, even after everything. And we asked the questions that needed to be asked. And when you watch the video and you see something that doesn't seem too good in terms of the way it was put together, just understand that's why. So, long story short, I'm happy to hear that Rabbit still got the money. Long story short, I'm happy to hear that the situation didn't turn ugly. Should I have done more? Should I have intervened in any type of a way more than I did? Well, I tried to talk the man off the ledge. Hey, you do anything crazy here, you know where you're going. I want to see the best for this guy. I truly do. I want to believe this guy. I truly do. I want people to like this guy. I truly do. And that's all I got to say. So, Dustin said we might be getting 2 $1,000 checks. Walt says, I hope Rabbit returns to work. He's supposed to get back to work next week. I'm pretty confident that he will. He was up walking around yesterday a little bit. Still sore, sitting down, standing up. But just like I said, there's a lot of things that I had to cut out of the video because of the money situation. Because we were basically left this morning with something that wasn't true, right? Or, supposedly not true. There was an ending that I filmed, like me riding off into the sunset, basically on my way to go do Felon Flippers. There was an ending that I filmed, and I was very fucking skeptical of everything. I'm trying to justify why I'm leaving. I'm trying to really let people know that I'm not as dumb as some people might think that I am. Joe, you are so fucking naive, and maybe I am pretty naive. I think it's more soft than naive, and that's just being real. I'm soft because I got this, I'm soft because I try to care, okay? I'm soft because I try to be there. And I'm soft because I try to give people the benefit of the doubt and believe what they're saying. But aside from, the money situation, when we go into the questions, the Lester Holt type Dateline motherfucking questions, I'm left, as cliche as this sounds, with almost more questions than answers. So, regardless, I hope everybody will give this man the benefit of the doubt when we go with this video today. And I wish this dude nothing but the best. And I want him to be okay. I'll still be there as much as I possibly can be. But at this point, I can't do nothing. I can be there, but like in spirit, I guess, even though, I don't know. There's that. So, wanted to share that with you. Sorry to share that with you. That's what it is. In other news, Pee-wee's working. He has actually become full-time for my contractor, and he was so happy about this yesterday. So happy. He was like, hey, Joe, guess what? I said, what's up, man? He said, I'm full-time with such and such now, with Sean. I said, dude, that's awesome. I said, man, congratulations. You did what I asked you to do. You came, you showed up, you showed this man what you could do, and now you got you a job. How about that? So, very happy to hear that. Also, like I said, in terms of the house, plaster is taking place today. We're getting the skim coat on every wall. We goddamn better be. Skim coat on every wall. Tomorrow we should skim coat the final time, sand, and be finished. What little sanding needs to be done when you've got professionals in there doing the job. Dustin asked, is the truck fixed? Don't know what truck you're talking about. The box truck, I've got the title for that. That's about to be my contractor's. And in terms of my truck, we're just driving that bitch till the wheels fall off. Fuck my old mechanics. Shout out to my potential new mechanic who's probably listening to the Bobo right now. Awesome Brian. I'm probably going to be hitting you up, brother, because my truck, man, goddamn, I don't know what the fuck it is. So, if we finish plaster tomorrow by Saturday, I'll be in this bitch painting this joint by hand. Now, I had a long conversation with my contractor yesterday about flooring. Okay, we got the measurements for the floors. And our good friend Dave, formerly known as Gay Dave, now just Dave, him and the guy that he's working with have offered to come and do the floors for free. And if you don't think I'm taking him up on that offer, that's crazy. I've talked with Dave last weekend. He was ready to go. He was ready to go. But we warned. Now, here's the crazy thing. They can only do the floors, as far as I last know, they can only do the floors on the weekend. Well, it's going to be a good possibility that we're ready for flooring on a Tuesday or maybe Monday, depending on how the painting goes. If, in fact, we're ready for flooring on Monday or Tuesday and our good friend Dave cannot get to the floors, I've already put a contingency plan in place, and that is my contractor and his crew are going to do the floors for the same price, nothing. And we got to do it because I cannot wait an entire week to get the floors done because everything after the floor, everything is held up at floors. Trim, kitchen install. That's pretty much where we're at. So, I saw somebody who had commented on Facebook yesterday asking what happened to Dave. Dave is doing well. Me and Dave talk from time to time, not every single day. We wanted to get up to the week before last. We wanted to get up last weekend, but, coronavirus, goddamn, man, you can't even see your friends anymore. And you probably think to yourself, well, Joe, you're seeing everybody else. Well, yeah, we're talking about like going out to eat and shit, which you can't really be doing that. Floors is held up on paint. You're right. And again, I will be filming a marathon. I might even live stream Joe in the house painting. Put a donation goal up there. Help a brother out. So there's that. Never Again says your contractor, if he does, he deserves that free advertisement. Well, I've already been putting together that commercial for him. I've got 2 different shots, like doing siding, doing drywall, and every time I get some footage, I'll go ahead and just put a commercial together real quick, just to show them like what we can do. Well, last weekend they had a roof job taking place, and he wanted me to go get some drone footage. I had the drone out. Had to update all the firmware and get that shit right. I did that. I was ready to rock and roll. But he hit me up and he was like, yo, it's too windy out here. Don't even worry about it. So there's that. Regardless, folks, sooner than later, it's not going to be today or tomorrow or even this upcoming Monday, which was the day that we were supposed to be done. But maybe by the following Monday, which is damn near the end of the month, it is the end of the month, the house will be done. For sale sign going in the front of that shit, stock markets, every other investment opportunities, 401ks going down the toilet. What a time to be alive, folks. What a time to be alive. So, Nemo asks, how did the bathroom turn out after leveling, bro? I honestly can't tell you because we still got so much shit piled up in the bathroom. It's dirty. Hopefully it's okay. I'll tell you this. I don't know if I shared this with you guys. Did I tell you guys that the vanity is destroyed? The marble top got scratched up because people just completely disregarded my hard-earned fucking money that I spent on this place. And yes, I was wrong. Joe, you put the shit in too early. But that still doesn't give people the right to goddamn just go in there and disregard all your shit. I guess them hair-on spoons are way more important than getting some screws underneath some wood scratching up your motherfucking marble. Just to be real. Vanity's destroyed. The marble is scratched to pieces. It probably could be restored, but it probably would cost the same amount to just go buy another vanity. And then not only that, the real creme de la creme came when the backsplash to the vanity, that got destroyed. Nicks all up in the vanity. I might actually just try to put that bitch on OfferUp. A busted stove. You damn right, Dustin. That busted ass stove sitting in the backyard right now. The brand new one sitting down in the garage.
Don't let the haters get you down.
I ain't been able to win
You're
on this.
You're a good man doing good things. Keep positive.
I saw a comment. I don't remember on what video it was. Maybe it was on the Bobo. I think it was on the Bobo. I was watching that yesterday. Somebody said, are you still under budget? We are at, we're at 73,000 and some change right now, totally invested. And by the time we're done, because we still got to buy flooring, that's $1,600 or less. We still got to buy paint, that's $210 or less. We still got to buy countertops. That's $450 or less. Still got to buy hardware for the drawers. That's whatever that's going to be. Trim is going to be a motherfucker. By the time we're done, I'm hoping that we can get out of this bitch at about less than $77,000 totally invested. Is the HVAC working? No, that's still destroyed. We got to get that squared away, but we're not ready for. Oh, and we got to buy insulation for the attic. So you think about, let's just say the house sells for $92,000. If we're lucky, minus $77,000, that's $15,000 minus $9,200. We can still make $5,800 off of this goddamn house. Ain't that crazy? Still can make a profit. Still can make a profit. And that's wishful thinking that we sell the house at $92,000. It might only sell for $85,000. But if that's the case, and I cannot believe that that's the case, all right? If that's the case, I ain't selling the house. Okay, if we got $77,000 invested in it and they appraise it at $80,000, I'm not selling it. I'm going to rent it and refinance it. I'll take on a mortgage for the house. I own it outright. You know, I'm looking at a potential. I mean, I haven't never really been stressed out about the house, even with every fucking thing that's gone wrong. And don't get me wrong, I've been stressed, but I've never been stressed about losing on the house until now with the way that the world is. But every time I've looked at the house, I've been like, yo, we're going to be okay. Even with all of these goddamn mistakes. You know what I'm going to do when we're done? I'm going to give you a breakdown. Kia said, what happened to the 108? Of course, we're going to list the house at like 110 or 108. But that number means nothing. That's just a fictitious number based upon similar properties. That number means nothing until the appraiser comes in and tells us what they think the house is worth. Can you bribe an appraiser? Hey, you like honey buns? You know, and whatever the appraiser says, oh, well, your house is only worth $80,000. That whole $110,000, poof, it's fucking burnt up in a spoon is what it is. But I'm going to share this with you guys. When it's all said and done, when I got the exact number of what we've spent on the house, and then we get an appraisal. You know, my contractor was telling me a story yesterday. He said, you know, we just did a townhouse in Virginia Beach. He said, and no sooner than we finished the townhouse, they had like 30 fucking viewings or 30 showings of it in like 2 days. I said, well, you know, that's a whole different world out there. We're not out in Virginia Beach. But that's good, you know. The house across the street from me sold in less than a month. I mean, that bitch had a for sale sign on it 2 days ago. 2 days ago, California was going on lockdown. Hey, shout out to everybody who subscribed to the Bobo. Shout out to everybody who's given the gift subscribes as well. Thank you guys so much. Goes to see you right there as well. But I keep getting off track. Folks, what's going to end up happening is when it's all said and done, when I have the absolute math on how much we spent, because I've got a notebook with 3 pages of every fucking, I mean, from the first dumpster rental to the goddamn first labor. And God, I learned a lot from that, man. Once I've got the numbers,
Joe, how much do we have to pay to get a personal phone call with you?
25 minutes, 4 ad breaks.
Like a half-hour phone call. I would love to chat and know your time is worth money. Thanks.
Paralyzed, you can send me an email. I don't know when I could line that call up, but I would try to do that. Send me an email if you want to call me, man. We were trying to have a burner phone for the Bobo. Somebody sent us that little prison phone. That thing is 2G, though. Nobody will activate that phone. Sun Lover, I have no idea. I'm going to do a video, and I'm going to share with you guys. I'm not even going to do it until I'm doing it on the video. That's how we're going to make it 25 minutes long. I'm going to add up every fucking dollar I pissed away on this house, and we're going to blast everybody. Motherfuckers are going to be mad. Well, I wasted $1,400 paying you, and you know who it is. $1,400 paying you. I wasted $4,400 paying goddamn Brian. So you already know we're going to be talking about at least 15 grand pissing in the wind. That's going to be my guess. It's going to be about 15 grand. Electrical 4 times, stove twice, plumbing 3 times. Oh, God. How much money y'all think it's going to be? How much money? Well, I should have never hired this person. God, I learned a lesson there.
This shit should be syndicated or a national serious show.
It is what it is. But you don't got to worry about me ever saying again, hey, and with this next idea, we're going to be able to put people to work. Because I've shown you. I'm dealing with the wrong, you wonder why I'm making my circle smaller. Now, I say that I ain't going to be putting people to work, but I am putting people to work. You know, think about my contractor. Well, he got a record. The guy doing work for him, his number one, he'd been in and out of goddamn jail and prison his whole fucking life. Knows a lot of people that I know. He's now hired Pee Wee. We know Pee Wee. Even my electrician, the master electrician, he was on probation. And his laborer knew Jellicoe. I almost kicked him out the fucking house right there on the spot. You know who? Who the fuck did you say you know? Oh, I'm kidding when I say that. So we still putting dudes to work. You know what I mean? I'm still stimulating the goddamn economy. I hope I get my $1,000 check. I might fucking relapse on that. Jesus Christ. Give me a vacation. I can't go nowhere. You got these fucking little young idiots down here, goddamn Clearwater, Texas, and motherfucking Gulf Shores, Alabama. They're going to ruin the world. I'm about to go on a vacation in my mind. And I'm going to live stream the whole thing. I'm going to go buy me a pound of motherfucking devil's lettuce, and we're just going to live stream the whole fucking thing, man. Oh, God. I'm not trying to, shit on Jellicoe, even though I probably have. It is what it is. It's been a rough ride, to say the least. It's a rough ride every single fucking day, and I'm so sorry for that, I got these videos in the Bammer that I want to film. Every day people are giving me ideas for videos, and I'm like paying way more mind to that. Do you know that on yesterday's video, even though that thing didn't perform for shit, people, like everybody for the most part, enjoyed that video. And like I'm reading the comment section.
Every person Jellicoe sent you cost you a
fucking
fortune,
toxic
to say the
wasteland.
least.
Unfortunately, today we bounced right back into the bullshit. But then tomorrow, we'll do a little stock market rendition here. We're gonna go dipping down and going back up. And it's sad that it's the way that it is. So, there we go. All right, anything else that I forgot to mention? I got to get ready to wrap this up and find out what's going on. There were some news stories that I wanted to share with you guys. Tell you what. I want to share something with you guys that might make your day. Oh, my God, man. I do not care. Stop sending me emails talking about you're not going to I'm about to unsubscribe because you won't give me a shout out. I shout, man, Jesus fucking Christ, man. All right. Where is it at, folks? We're going to wrap this up on a goddamn good note. Bear with me. My computer's acting stupid. I want to share with you guys the greatest video that I've ran across yesterday, and I hope that it makes you happy. It's probably my new favorite song. Okay, we'll run through this real quick, and then, Gypsy, we will get to the Ohio story. Let me share this with you guys. It's kind of fitting. Pull it up, and don't you fucking do it. Hey! God damn it, man. Oh, shit, I can't do it like that. All right, bear with me, folks. If you've seen this on Facebook, it just popped up yesterday. I have got to get with the times. This is how you chase that clout for real. Folks, let me share with you guys my new favorite song. If you haven't seen it yet, you're missing out. It's called, well, I don't know what the fuck it's called. They made a song about the coronavirus. Make sure y'all can hear this.
Beats on the chat.
Move, bitch, you got coronavirus. Ooh, shit.
Can y'all hear this?
Coronavirus. We ain't finna do shit with this coronavirus. I ain't finna take a trip with this coronavirus. Move, bitch, you got coronavirus. Ooh, shit, you got coronavirus. We ain't finna do shit with this coronavirus. I ain't finna take a trip with this coronavirus. I'ma chill at the crib cause I'm safe here. I ain't even about to drink me a Corona beer. I'm about to stay at the crib for about a year. And I ain't coming back out until this shit clear. I done bought me a mask and a lot of gloves. And I still feel like that is not enough. I ain't shaking no hands, I don't wanna hug. Make sure you wash your hands with a lot of love. So if you got that CV, they gon' find you. If you coughing, I ain't trying to be around you. I ain't even trying to stand beside or behind you. I'ma try to help them motherfuckers find you. I ain't even about to hop on no plane. I ain't even about to stand in the rain. I ain't getting on no train. I ain't even about to drive in my lane. I'm about to stay in the house and play the game. Bitch, move, bitch, you got coronavirus. Ooh, shit, you got coronavirus. We ain't finna do shit with this coronavirus. I ain't finna take a trip with this coronavirus. Move, bitch, you got coronavirus. Ooh, shit, you got coronavirus. We ain't finna do shit with this coronavirus. I ain't finna take a trip with this coronavirus.
Folks, if you haven't seen that, that shit is fucking unbelievably awesome. I love that shit. I showed my wife that last night. She was fucking dying. It's unfortunate because it's fucking hilarious, but what are you going to do? Oh, yeah, I saved the other story from Facebook, too. It is right here. All right, this one goes out to Gypsy right here. This one's from Jody. Jody says, why ain't you calling back? I feel like a DJ right now. Folks, applauding release of prisoners in Ohio due to coronavirus threat, the ACLU calls on officials nationwide to do the same. In normal circumstances, ICE has proven time and again that it is unable to protect the health and safety of detained people. These are not normal circumstances. So I guess we are talking about immigrants, illegal immigrants. It says the ACLU called on ICE to release elderly and medically vulnerable immigrants from a detention center in Tacoma, Washington. What the fuck's this got to do with Ohio? All right. On Monday, they applauded in Ohio County Court for ordering the release of hundreds of prisoners to prevent the spread of coronavirus after a special Saturday morning session. Folks, you know shit is real when they have in court on Saturday. The Chattanooga County Court in Ohio, Cayuga, whatever the fuck that is, ordered the release of inmates from the county jail, not a prison, who were at risk of becoming very ill or dying if they contract the COVID-19, the respiratory disease, which has affected more than 4,100 people in the U.S. as of press time. The court settled some cases with some people who had pled guilty to crimes and others released into community house arrest. I think that's what's getting ready to happen with Dave with the Dreads. The goal of this is to protect the community and the safety of the inmates. What they're going to do when this shit passes and it's time to come back to jail? Who's turning themselves in? It's a question you got to ask yourselves. Not only do you have jails and possible prisons, I don't know of many prisons that are going to be releasing people. It could happen. This shit's blowing my mind right now. Folks, let me share with you even crazier, and then we got to wrap the Bobo up. God damn it. Police not arresting. There we go. Bung. Roll it. Here we go, folks. If you're looking for a place where you can party for real, fuck Clearwater, Florida, you better carry your ass to Philadelphia. Police say they're going to delay arresting certain nonviolent crimes. What did you just say? What did you just say? Folks, if there was ever a time for trafficking, now's that time. Philadelphia, in response to COVID-19, said that they ain't about to arrest shit. They said they're stressed Wednesday, and the temporary policy does not mean the department is turning a blind eye to crime. Certainly sounds like the martial law. The department said individuals, see, they use that word too, who would be normally arrested and processed at the detectives division will be temporarily detained to confirm identification and complete necessary paperwork. The individual will then be arrested on a warrant at a later date. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, you just caught me with 6 bricks? Oh, you about to come get me with in June? June. Shit, flights are cheap these days. Catch me when you can, like the gingerbread man. If you get pulled over, Rick said just start coughing. You might. I can't say too much. I can't say too much. Wanted to share those stories with you guys, folks. Maybe we're going to film something about those. So, yeah, man. Very, very crazy. Folks, got a lot of shit to do today. We got this rabbit update video coming for you guys. Hopefully it's going to be okay. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the toilet paper in prison. I don't know. Maybe we should go with that one today. I ain't too for sure. We'll figure it out because that's a crisis right now, folks. Going to be filming this Danny update video. Going to be filming a rumors video. Going to be filming a gangs video. Just a couple of cliffhangers right there to leave you guys with. If you enjoyed yesterday's video, brace yourself for impact. Joe is back on his shit. Back on my shit, y'all. Monk said, just waiting for the purge siren. No shit. I saw a video on Facebook yesterday. Somebody was rolling around with a house speaker in their trunk playing that shit. No bullshit. It's crazy. All right, folks, have a great one. Thank you so much for the time. Thank you for helping us reach the sub goal. Some days I forget to say thank you for that, but you guys have been helping us hit that every single day, and it really means a lot. Uncle says, back to your shit show. It's starting to not be a shit show no more. We're getting there. Hope you guys have a great day. Stay safe out there, folks. Every day we got different things that they're implementing. Make sure you're washing your hands, not touching your face. I'm touching my face right now. That's fucking crazy. I went to the dump the other day, and I told you guys about how they used the stick to grab the ID and the credit card. Well, this time they didn't. But, I got this nervous tick where I'm always, like, hitting my, dreading up my little beard. And the woman, like, straight screamed at me, "Get your hands out of your face!" That shit kind of hurt my feelings. All right. Sick Boy says you about to get 6 to 10 inches of heavy ass snow there. Guess what? It's about to be 70 today and 80 tomorrow. Loving it. Can't do shit though. Fucking crazy. All right, man. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the Bobo. Have a great one. I look forward to talking with you later on. And until then, peace.